everyone. My name is Vera Ventura, and I am super excited to bring you this flow. It is a flow that combines dance elements, Buddha yoga, Hatha yoga, Vinyasa yoga, and we are going to move our bodies. We are going to feel good. This is a great opportunity to detoxify. That's why I'm going to have a little bit of lemon oil in my water, which is wonderful for detoxification. I'm not going to have any music, so feel free to put your own playlist on, your playlist that gets you energized, that gets you excited. So this is your time to shine, right? Another thing I love to do, I love to diffuse the essential oil of wild orange and peppermint. That's very energizing. And this is a great time to get energized, to get the blood flowing. All right, so here we go. Get your music going. And it's going to be a little bit interesting for me because I actually don't have music right now. So I'm going to do my best to just keep the energy going without music because I don't want my music to distract from the teaching, okay? All right. So get your music going, and we're just going to begin to roll our shoulders back. Roll our shoulders back. Good. Nice. Spread your feet hip-width distance. And roll your shoulders back. And then roll your shoulders forward. Roll your shoulders forward. Excellent. Nice. And we're going to extend our arms to the ceiling, and we're just going to reach to the right and reach to the left. So reach to the right, reach to the left. And you can bend one knee, bend the other. So reaching to the right, reaching to the left. Reaching to the right. Just imagine that you're flowing, your beautiful tree is flowing in the wind, and you are a beautiful tree, just like flowing. You are so alive. Yes. And then exhale, forward fold, and then inhale to a flat back. So you're coming into a flat back, so your neck is nice and long, and then you're going to exhale, forward fold, and you're going to bend one knee, bend the other. Bend one knee, bend the other. Bend one knee, bend the other. Good. Inhale, rise up again. And then once again, we're going to bend our knees and just sway side to side. Sway side to side. And then open up your arms, and we're just going to sway side to side. So we're isolating our obliques, and we're just swaying side to side. You want to make sure to suck in your core. So you're activating your Uddiyana Bandha, which is this root lock right here. So we're just going to isolate and move side to side. Good. And then we're going to exhale, and we're going to come to the front of the mat. So I'm going to move, obviously moving around a little bit so you can see me a little bit more. So it's going to be a little bit more fluid here. So just follow along. So we're here at the front of the mat. And then you're going to plant your hands into the mat and step back to downward facing dog. And just bend your knees and straighten. Bend your knees. So you're walking out your dog, bending your knees and straighten. And you want to press into your palms, and you want to press into your middle finger, and you want to elongate your tailbone to the ceiling and come onto your tippy toes. Come onto your tippy toes and then lower your heels. Good. Excellent. Now, let's do that again. Come onto your tippy toes, press into your palms, and then lower your heels down. And then make your way onto the mat. And we're just going to sway our hips side to side. Good. Swaying our hips side to side. So releasing any of that stuck energy. Maybe today was a hard day, or maybe you're just feeling like you got to get some stuff out. This is the flow to do that. You're just going to move your body, and we're just going to roll our hips, right? We're going to roll our hips, and we're gently swiping our heel with our how do I say this? I was going to say my tuchus, but so we're going to swipe our heel with our rear end. There we go. That's another way to say it. Not a Yiddish word, but it's a good word. The rear end. And then take it to the opposite side. Or your seat. They call it the seat. The seat. So swiping it to the left side. So we're just activating all our lower muscles here as we move. And stretching them out, and then make your way to upward facing dog. So draw your shoulder blades back, and the tops of the feet are on the mat, and we're drawing our shoulder blades back, lifting our chest, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Bend one knee, bend the other. Walk your dog out. Good. And then walk your hands to your feet. And you're just going to walk side to side. Walk side to side. Nice and low, nice and low. Nice and low. And then we're going to walk to the front of the mat. Side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Good. Back. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. And then take your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. And your feet are hip width distance. Take your peace fingers and wrap them around your big toes. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Yes to all the positive energy. No to all the negative energy. You don't want it. You do not want that negative energy. Walk your hands to downward facing dog. Good. Bend your knees. Sink into your hips. Come into child's pose. So extend your arms nice and long. Your forehead is on the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Another big breath in. Inhale. Exhale. And coming up, inhale, upward facing dog. And then just move your shoulders side to side. Give me some attitude. You got this. Shoulders side to side. Shoulders side to side. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you're going to extend your right leg to the ceiling. Open up your right thigh. And you're just going to roll your right hip around. Roll your right hip around. And then you're going to step to warrior one. So inhale, rise up to warrior one. So you're squaring your hips to the front of the mat. Arms are up. Holding it here. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale. And then lower down, coming into runner's lunge. And from runner's lunge, we're just going to pulse forward. Pulsing forward. Pulsing forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then we're going to extend our right arm to the ceiling. And we're going to rotate our right hip. So you're going to rotate your right hip. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate the right hip. Inhale. Exhale. And then bring your right hand down. And we're going to draw our left knee to our nose. And we're just going to do little pulses. Pulse. 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 For 4, 3, 2. And step your left foot back. And then make your way into downward facing dog. And we're just going to do little shakes here. So it's like you're trying to touch your heels to the mat, but you're shaking a little bit. So you're not really touching your heels to the mat. You're just giving gentle vibrations to your heels as they are vibrating from the mat. So this is great to activate the lymphatic system and to get some blood flowing in your body. Okay, now extend your left leg to the ceiling, open up your left thigh, and we're going to rotate our left hip. So inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, then step through nice and light. Warrior one, inhale, rise up, and then clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest. Your back foot is at 45 degrees. You draw your shoulder blades back. Inhale, exhale, and then exhale, lower down, coming into runner's lunge. And we're just going to pulse, 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 pulse. Yes, you got this. Now bring your right hand down, left arm to the ceiling, and we're going to roll our left hip. Rolling our left hip. So you remember we did that on the right side, so we're just doing that on the left side here. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. Left hand down, we're going to draw our right knee to our nose. We're going to pulse, 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 pulse. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot back, right foot back, left foot back, come into downward facing dog. Give me little pulses, little vibrations, and then come onto your knees. All right, that was awesome. Okay, a little bit different, right, than what you're used to, but all of this is different than what we're used to. Being quarantined is different than what we're used to. So I want you to keep an open mind to all of this. And as you extend your right arm to the ceiling, left hand onto the mat, and we're going to draw our right hand all the way through. Right hand all the way through. So you're going to inhale, and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. And coming back to center. And then we're going to bring our right hand down onto the mat, extend our left arm to the ceiling, take a big breath in, exhale, left arm all the way through. Good. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful twist. Twists are wonderful for detoxification and to get the blood flowing, for energy, coming back to center. And we are going to extend our left leg long, right arm long. And we're just going to do little pulses. Now feel free to fold the right side of your mat over if you have knees that are sensitive. And you're looking ahead of you and you're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. Now we're going to draw our right elbow to our left knee. Touch and extend. Touch and extend. Touch and extend. Touch and extend. And then reach back for your left foot, not for your curtain, and extend your left leg to the ceiling. Lift up for 3, 2, and 1. Left leg long, right arm long, and release. And we're gonna sit back on our heels, child's pose. Inhale, exhale. All right, let's do the second side. So remember what I said before, you can flip the left side of your mat over. So you're gonna extend your left arm long, right leg back, and we're gonna pulse. Pulse, pulse. So we're activating the core here, pulse. I'm a big fan of core work. Pulse, 3, 2, 1. Draw your left elbow to touch your right knee and extend. Touch and extend. Touch and extend. Touch and extend. Touch and extend. And then reach back for your right foot. Inhale, lift your chest. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. And from here, roll over the tops of your feet. Make your way into downward facing dog. Whew. And we're going to come into dolphin pose. So clasp your hands onto the mat. So you can bring your elbows and you're going to clasp your hands. And then you're going to fit your head into that little clasp. So coming here into dolphin and holding it here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And you can bring your knees into your chest if you like. You can bring your knees into your chest. So this is a great challenge, or you can stay here. So you have 2 options. So bring your knees into your chest. Now, if your knees are into your chest, maybe extend your legs up to the ceiling. Holding it here. Inhale, exhale. And from here, you're going to walk your feet back and come into dolphin plank. And then we're just going to tick side to side. Tick side to side. Inhale, exhale. Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick for 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees. Let's come into puppy dog pose. So stick your bum in the air like you don't care and extend your arms nice and long. Your forehead is rested on the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And make your way back to tabletop, downward facing dog. Good. Right leg extends to the ceiling. Open up your right side. And then you're going to draw your right elbow to touch your left. You're going to draw your right knee to touch your left elbow. So we're going to touch our left elbow. See that? And then we're going to extend our right leg back. And then draw your right knee to touch your right elbow. So touch and extend back. And then you're going to draw your right knee and you're going to pulse, 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 pulse for 4, 3, 2, and then step to warrior 1. Okay, and then open up to warrior 2. And we're just going to tick, tick, using your glutes. And you're squeezing into your glutes, and you're squeezing in your obliques here, and you're sucking in your core, and squeezing everything and tucking. And for 3, 2, 1, inhale, reverse. Exhale, right elbow onto right thigh. Ooh, feel that stretch. Nice. And then inhale, reverse. Exhale, right elbow, right thigh. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, you can bring your right hand onto the mat or onto a block as you extend your left arm to the ceiling, looking up at your left hand. Inhale, exhale. From here, you can reach your left hand behind you, and you can also take the bind by reaching your right hand behind you. If you'd like to take Bird of Paradise, begin to walk your left foot to meet your right, and you're gonna come on up, Bird of Paradise, and you can extend your right leg for 4, for 3, for 2, and coming back to Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill down, runner's lunge, and we're gonna pulse, pulse, pulse. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your left knee down, extend your right leg long. Right leg is long, forward fold, and then point your right foot. So point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Make your way back to runner's lunge, and we're going to step our right foot back to high plank. So check that your hands, your wrist and your shoulders are over your wrist. Your hands are planted. All 5 fingers on each side are planted, and you're holding it here. Your belly is engaged, your core is engaged, your neck is nice and long. And we're going to tap to the right, to the left. Tap, right to left. Tap, oops. Tap, right to the left for 3, 2, and 1. Come into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. So obviously I'm to the side, but you are to the front of the mat. And you're gonna sink your hips, you're gonna glue your thighs together, glue your feet together, sink into your hips into chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring your hands to Namaste, and we're gonna tick side to side. Tick side to side. Tick side to side. Arms are open, tick side to side. So it's a little bit like belly dancing here. Belly dancing, moving your obliques. And we're just gonna roll our hips. Roll our hips to the right. And now to the left for 3, for 2, and 1. Forward fold. Toe heel your feet out, hip width distance. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Inhale to your flattest back. Exhale, forward fold. Now plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Good job, guys. Hope you're still with me. Extend your left leg to the ceiling, open up your left side, and then we're going to draw our left knee to our right elbow. So try to touch and then extend. Left knee, left elbow. Touch and extend. Left knee to nose, holding it here. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step through Warrior 1. Inhale, rise up, and then you're going to open up to Warrior 2. So I'm just going to flip that. So I'm opening up to Warrior 2, and then we're going to tick. Remember, we did that on the other side? Tick, tick, tick. Tick isolation. Squeeze your glutes. Good. Inhale, reverse. Reverse. Ooh, feel that stretch. Exhale, left elbow onto left thigh. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Excellent. And then left elbow, left thigh. And inhale, reverse. Exhale, and you can bring your left hand all the way down onto the mat. Extend your right arm to the ceiling. Bend into your left knee. Inhale. Exhale. And then if you like, you can reach your right hand right hand behind your back, and then reach your left hand under, holding here for the bind. Inhale. And then if you'd like to take Bird of Paradise and lifting up your left foot And extending maybe left leg to the ceiling. For 3, 2, and 1. Coming back into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill down to runner's lunge. And we're just going to pulse here. So we're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. And then bring your right knee down and extend your left leg long. So point and flex, point and flex, and forward fold over your left thigh, point and flex. Coming into runner's lunge, you're going to step back, high plank, holding it here. Check your shoulders over your wrist, and we're just going to tick side to side. Tick side to side for 3, 2, 1. Draw your elbows into your ribs, low plank. Inhale, upward facing, exhale, downward facing dog. That was awesome, guys. Woo! Step or hop to the front of your mat. Sink your hips low, Utkatasana chair pose. And sink into your hips, bring your hands to namaste, and you're going to tick side to side, open up your arms. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back into namaste, mountain pose, catching your breath, maybe getting some water. Remember I told you about the lemon in the water? So good. It's really good for detoxification. A plus here. All right. Ready to keep going? I know you are. I know I am. All right, so walk it out. Walk it out. So hopefully you got some music going. Right now, there's no music for me, so I'm just feeling the music that doesn't exist. So here we go. Oh yeah, you got it. So walk it out. So we're getting the cardio going. And then jump, jump. I totally just said cardio, like I'm from Massachusetts, like native to Massachusetts, but I'm not. Cardio. Jumping out. And we're gonna step to the right and step to the left, step to the right, step to the left, and then jump, and jump, and jump, and good. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks, jumping jacks. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out, 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 walk it out. And move your hips. Little bit of salsa here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Take it back. Don't worry what you're doing. Just move it side to side. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And jump it out. Jump it up. Woo! Get out all that tension that you've been holding onto. You know you have. You know you have. All right. And take your knees nice and high. Like you're skipping. Skipping through a forest. A forest of lavender. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale. Whew. Exhale. I dropped my little hair thing. Taking it side to side. All right, inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. You should feel really good right now. Press those palms into the mat, elongate your tailbone, and then hover your knees over your mat. Hover your knees, and you're gonna open and close. Open and close. Open and close. 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Good. Let's try that again. Hover and pulse. 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 3, 2, 1. Now hover. Open and close. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Good. Tops of the feet on the mat. And sit back on your heels. And just close your eyes for a second. And feel that beautiful, the pranayama breath, the life force that's moving through you, that kundalini energy. You've activated your chakras, like your sacral chakra. So when you actually move like this, right, you're activating your sacral chakra, which is your sexual energy, your kundalini energy. You're just that life force that it filters from the root of your tailbone, from the base of your tailbone, which is your root chakra, all the way to the top of your head, which is your crown chakra. So it's like we're moving. And if you can see my shirt, these are actually all the chakras here. And it says, know, see, speak, love, spirit, feel, be. Know, see, speak, love, strive, sorry, not spirit, strive, feel, be. So what radiates for you right now? Striving with yourself, striving with your loved ones. Okay, and coming into downward facing dog. Extend your right leg to the ceiling, open up your right thigh, and step through to warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Open up to warrior two, and then you're gonna straighten your right leg on track. So your right leg straightens on track, and you're gonna tick side to side. I'm trying to catch my breath. Tick side to side, which is a good thing, right? That means that my body is working. Tick side to side. I feel like a lot of yoga can be really stagnant, so that's why I love teaching. Well, that's kind of like an oxymoron, right? Stagnant yoga. But I feel like moving the body a little bit more in yoga practices is for me very beneficial. So I hope for you that you're enjoying this. And then we're going to bring our right hand down and left arm, and we're going to come into Trikonasana. So you imagine that your body is in between two plates of glass, which sounds excruciatingly awful, but you can at least get that visual, and then looking up at your left hand. And we're just going to pulse, and our left oblique. We're going to pulse. The left oblique for 3, 2, and 1. Right hand and left arm open, close. Yep. Open and close. Open and close. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Good. And from here, you're going to rise up and toe heel your feet to face the front of the room. And you're going to clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, forward fold. Oh, nice. That's so delicious, right? It's just this beautiful stretch here. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Then bring your hands to the mat and walk your hands behind you. So you're walking your hands all the way behind you here and drawing your torso to your thighs. Torso to the thighs. And you're feeling that stretch in your inner thighs and your hamstrings. And you're inhaling and you're exhaling. Then come to a flat back, and we're just going to do little pulses. Pulse, your flat back, pulse, pulse, pulse. And then your left hand goes down, right arm up. Pulse, pulse. And you're going to bring your right hand under, and up, and under, and up, and under, and up, and under, and up. Excellent. Right hand down. And extend your left arm. Pulse, 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 pulse. And left arm. And up, and left arm. And up, and left arm. And up, and 3, 2, and 1. And come back to center. And then we're going to extend our arms long, and we're just going to lift little pulses. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe heel your feet, setting up for pyramid pose. So this is a great place if you have a block or a pillow. You can place it in front of your right foot and just forward fold over your right foot. You can keep a micro bend in your right knee as you inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then plant your hands down, and you're going to extend your right leg long again. So we're going to set up for half Hanumanasana, which is like a half split. But if you have a full split in your practice, then this is a great time to take the full split. I'm actually going to try to attempt the full split. I'm a little bit tight. I'm a little bit tight. It's been a lot of sitting these days and tiredness because of going through the chemotherapy. But I'm going to keep practicing because I really want to nail that split. So you can extend your right leg long. And if this is where you are, that's where you are. You can put a block underneath your right thigh. You can also put some bolsters here. And we're going to lift our chest here, and you can even extend your arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and I see some people also put their toes there on the mat, so I'm going to do that. Inhale, exhale. And this does not feel good. I just want to let you know that, but I know I'm getting a good stretch in those inner thighs, and then you can even make it a little bit lower and keep working towards that goal of the split. And making your way back, come into half Hanumanasana and come into runner's lunge. Good. And then you're going to extend your left leg to the ceiling and keep your left knee face to the mat for standing leg split, and then take your left foot to meet your right and walk it out. Walk it out, walk it out, and jump it up. Jump it up, jump it up. Good. Take it side to side like you are in an amazing dance club in your house. This is like the best dance club you've ever been to. Like, hey, everyone, how you doing? I love this dance club. I don't know about you, but I used to go to a lot of dance clubs when I was growing up, so I really like dancing. I really like dancing. I love the energy when people are around me and they're all just like, woo, dancing. Jump it up. Like when the energy is good, there's nothing better than a good dance club. Even if you're sober. Okay. All right, inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. And left leg extends to the ceiling. Open up your left thigh and step through to warrior one. Inhale, rise up. I'm going to mirror. And we're going to open up to warrior two. And we're going to take side to side. So your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. That's your left heel is in between your right foot in perpendicular. That's the word I want to use. Inhale, reverse, and begin to straighten your left leg on track. And we're going to begin to hinge forward to the front of the mat like someone's pulling our left arm down, right arm extends to the ceiling, looking up at your right hand, pulse, pulse, pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe heel your feet to face the front of the room. And I'd like you to take your block or your bolster or something and try to land your head onto your block or your bolster, okay? So even if you have to make it a little bit long, and just holding it here, inhale, exhale. Now some of you will probably want to do headstand, so this is a great place to do headstand, so go for it. In order for me to do headstand, I have to spread my thighs a little bit wider and bend my knees, and you're going to suck into your core and use your palms pressing onto the mat and extend your legs. And make your way to a flat back and little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse it out, pulse it out. Good. Inhale, come on up, and you're going to toe heel your feet, and we're going to come into pyramid pose. So you're folding over your left foot, and you're keeping a micro bend in your left knee. And you're feeling that beautiful stretch along your left thigh. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And make your way into half Hanumanasana. So extending your left leg long, and point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex, and point. And then we're going to start to make our way into the split. If you'd like to take the full Hanumanasana. So this side I'm definitely a little bit tighter on. I'm going to use that. So you might have a side that you are particularly tighter on. So just notice it. Do not judge it. And if you want to extend your arms to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. And slowly make your way out of that pose, coming into runner's lunge and standing leg split so your right knee is facing the mat, and then step your right to meet your left. And inhale, rise up and jump it up and take side to side. Yes, get the blood flowing again. I mean, not that the blood was ever not flowing, but it's going to help actually with the flexibility when you bring more blood flow into the body, and this is why we move in between. So coming into goddess pose, and we're going to pulse, 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 pulse. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands onto your thighs and take your right shoulder in. Pulse, pulse. 3, 2, 1. And left side, pulse, pulse. 3, 2, 1. And come up to center and come on up. So we're going to take some standing poses here. So we're going to start with tree pose. So grounding into all 4 corners of your left foot as you draw your right foot into your left thigh or onto your calf, holding it here. Bring your hands to namaste. Inhale, exhale. Woo. I got a little distracted there. And from here, you can bring your hands to your hips and then kick your right foot out. Good, and then draw your right knee into your chest and open up your right thigh to the right side. Stay here, or you can grab your right toe and extend your right leg to the ceiling. As you lift your chest for 3, 2, and 1, release. Shake it out. Good job. All right, now let's take the opposite side. So draw your left foot into your right thigh. Suck your belly in. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale. And from here, you can extend your arms to the ceiling. And hands to the hips. Kick your left foot out. And draw your left knee in. And maybe take it to the left side. Take your right arm to the right side. You can look over at your right side or take your left foot, big toe, and you can extend your left leg to the ceiling for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Let's take dancer's pose before we hit the mat. Okay, so from here, we're going to take our right hand and reach it behind us, and we're going to grab the inside of our right foot with our right hand, extend your left arm to the ceiling as you kick your right foot into your right hand. And we're going to lift up and kick. Extend your left arm as you lift and kick for 3, 2, and 1. Good. And shake it out. Let's take the opposite side. So reach back for the inside of your left foot. Extend your right arm. Inhale, lift your chest. Kick your left foot into your left hand. Lift up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Inhale, arms. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to your flattest back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. Downward facing dog. Let's come to a high plank. And we're going to come to a chaturanga, so low plank, and come back to high plank and downward facing dog. You can always bring your knees down if you like. Let's try that again. So high plank, low plank, high plank, downward facing dog. Okay, let's take that again. High plank, low plank, high plank, downward facing dog. High plank, and we're going to lower down for 4, 3, 2, and hover, and 1. Lower all the way down, cheek to one side. Inhale, exhale. And then extend your neck nice and long. And you're going to clasp your hands behind your back. As you inhale, lift your chest. Inhale, point your feet and lift your chest. Lifting here for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower down. And then we're going to extend our arms. Extend them long, and we're just going to do little pulses for pulse, pulse. for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands by your side as you inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to step onto our seat here. And we're going to extend our feet to hip width distance. So our feet are hip width distance. And we're going to tuck in our core. And we're just going to do little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. And we're going to take it side to side. Pulse, side to side. Side to side. For 4, 3, 2, 1. And holding it here, we're just going to pulse our right foot. Pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking left side. Pulse, 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 pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees in the chest. Good. Tuck your belly in. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Good. And extend your legs halfway. So we're going to come into boat pose. But from here, we're just going to go side to side. For 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7. Woo! Oh, this one's hard. Okay, keep doing it. And 1. Good. And bring your feet to Baddha Konasana. So Baddha Konasana. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. And you can also put a block here. And I know I forgot to do full boat, so we'll do full boat. I didn't technically forget, but that last pose was a little intense for me right now. Inhale, exhale. All right, from here, let's go back to boat pose, everyone's favorite. So for this is half boat, and then you can extend your arms nice and long, and extend your legs and be like, yay, I'm on a boat. This is so freaking awesome. For 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's try that again. Can we do that? Yes, yes we can. All right, here we go, and extend for 5. Point your feet for 3, for 2, and 1. I skipped the 4. All right, and extend your legs nice and long. Open up your arms, and we're gonna scoop our core and lower down for 4, 3, 2, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower all the way down. Sweet, 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 sweetness. I don't know about you, but I am feeling like I'm getting that quarantine 15. So this is really good to get this cardio in. And I've just been doing a lot more sitting. And I'm not running around, going here and there and everywhere. So I'm more stagnant. My energy is more stagnant. So this is a really great practice to get that stagnant movement going. Okay, so now we're going to come into bridge pose. So some of you know bridge pose. So we're going to press our pelvis up to the ceiling, and we're going to clasp our hands. We're going to lift and press up to the ceiling. And you want to maybe envision that you have a block in between your thighs, and squeeze your glutes to activate your thighs for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower down. Good. Inhale, exhale. Let's take that again. Squeeze, 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 squeeze those glutes. If you have a block, you can put it there. And then inhale, lift your chest. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lower down. As in lift your pelvis. I said lift your chest, lift your pelvis. So this is the last time, bridge your wheel. So you can take wheel pose by planting your hands by your head. And we're going to inhale. We're just going to press right up to wheel pose. Okay. Inhale. Rise on up. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together. And rest your right hand on your heart, left hand on your stomach. And close your eyes. So this sweet surrender spot right here. Just allowing yourself to accept where you are in right now in your life. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is permanent. And to remember that this too shall pass. And a sense of gratitude for being able to take care of your body. How wonderful that you're showing up on your mat. You're taking care of your body. That is beautiful. And then you're gonna take the bottoms of your feet and you're gonna come into happy baby pose. So happy baby. And you can rock side to side, your happy baby. And extend your legs up to the ceiling. And we're just gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it here, we're gonna bend our left and we're gonna switch for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into chest. Good. And begin to rock and roll up and down your mat. And rock your way up into Malasana. 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 So Malasana, your thighs are open, and your torso is nice and long. So you can stay here or make your way into crow pose. So you're gonna press your palms into the mat, and you're gonna tuck your cat your spine. So you're gonna cat your spine, and you're gonna lift your extend your neck nice and long, and we're gonna lift our right foot and our left foot, and maybe they touch, and keep your gaze in front of you for 4, 3, 2, and coming back into Malasana, and make your way into reverse tabletop. And from reverse tabletop, we're just gonna come into bicep crunch here. So pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And extend your right leg long. Place it on top of your left thigh. Lower down. Take your right hand underneath your right foot and the inside of your right foot, and we're going to lower down onto our backs. Ah, that was nice. Inhale, exhale. This is so good for your body, so good for your immune system. So happy chemicals help with your immune system, the feel-good chemicals. Dopamine is a feel-good chemical, is released also. Serotonin, feel-good chemical. Exercise is so good for that. Positive thinking, meditation, it's all part of it. I tell you guys, walking through cancer, through coronavirus, I have not felt dark, like I haven't gotten dark. And one of the reasons I haven't gone dark or into any negativity really is because of the disciplines that our yoga practice provides. All right, coming into draw our knees into our chest, and we're just going to give a little rock side to side. And then rock back and forth. Rock back and forth. And coming into Malasana again. And from here, one more crow pose. So plant your palms, cat your spine, lift your chest, and we're going to balance our right and our left. Maybe touch them together. Look forward for 3, 2, and 1. And coming into reverse tabletop. Pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot extends. Left side. Reach your left arm under. Clasp your hands over your right knee and lower down. Oh my God, that feels so good. Oh, I needed that stretch in that left thigh. I didn't know how much I needed it, so I started doing it, right? Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Okay, from here, we're going to release, extend our legs up to the ceiling, and grab your bolster or your block, and then plant your block underneath your seat, and you can extend your legs to the ceiling. So this is a great pose for your lymphatic system, and for detoxifying your body, and for calming your nervous system. And remember how I talked about using lemon in the water in the beginning of the practice? So this is another pose to help with detoxification and stress, really stress management. If you're really, this is a great pose just if you're like going to kill somebody, maybe a family member that you're living with, to put your feet up against the wall. This is a great opportunity. I mean, let's just face it. We're not perfect. Today I definitely got mad at my husband. He said something that really ticked me off. And, you know, we could laugh about it later, but I was really mad. And luckily my kids didn't really bother me too much today. They were really good for the most part. We have like a system that they get, you know, little rewards if they're good. So they're incentivized like dogs. So it's nice. Okay, from here, you can lift. You can come into shoulder stand if you like. So you're lifting up your torso. Try not to move your neck at all. And you're sucking your belly in. Drawing your thighs together. Tuck your belly in. Point your feet. Holding it here. Lift, lift, lift. For 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to bring our feet over, coming into I forget the name of this pose right now. Coming into Deaf Man's Pose, which is bringing your knees to your ears. And come all the way down. Let's set up for one of our last poses, which is Matsyendrasana, fish pose. So we're going to take that bolster or that pillow. So if you have a pillow or bolster or a little block, you're going to place it in between the base of your spine and the top of your wow, where did my words all go? The middle of your back, just the middle of your back. Just keep it simple. And we're going to allow our head to melt onto the mat. I think after going up and upside down, I lost some brain cells, so sorry about that. Inhaling, exhaling. So this pose should feel really good. If your neck does not feel good, maybe take another pillow and you can just like place it under your neck, under your head, and your palms are open to the ceiling. This is a very beautiful, calming pose. Very relaxing. Like a fish. You're like a fish. You just move through water, and now you're relaxing. And from here, we're going to make our way into Supine Twist. So draw your knees into your chest, and extend your right leg long. Draw your left knee into chest, twist over to your right side. Left arm extends to the left side. Nice big stretch here. Good, good, good. And coming back to center. Knees into chest. And left side long, right knee to chest. Twist over to your left side, right arm to the right side. Beautiful. Twist, twist, twist. And coming back to center. And draw both knees into chest. Give them a loving hug of gratitude for showing up on your mat. And extend your legs nice and long for your final resting pose, Shavasana. So this is a great time to put on your socks. And also grab your favorite essential oil for calming. I'm going to do some, let's see. I've got some calming oils here. Lang-a-lang, that's a good one. That's also good for sexual energy. But if you're trying to avoid your partner, maybe not lang-a-lang. Maybe adaptive or peace. Okay. And maybe putting a blanket over you. I'm going to lead you through a beautiful chakra balance. So get ready for that. So feeling your whole body very heavy on the mat. Letting your whole body melt into the mat. Like imagine you are a marshmallow melting into hot chocolate. Just melting into the mat. And feeling a beautiful energy of light just coming through your whole body. You've just worked out your whole body. You've danced, you moved, you might have laughed. So a lot of great energy was moving through your body. And let that energy just come just all over your whole body as you relax into this pose. And begin to see a light coming from the bottoms of your feet. Just notice what color light that is, and let that light come from the bottoms of your feet. And from the bottoms of your feet, that light makes its way to your heels, and from your heels to your ankles. And every time that light touches that part of your body, let it relax a little bit more. And then that light makes its way to your kneecaps, and let that light just shine out from your kneecaps, like whoo, let that light shine. And then from your kneecaps to your thighs, and from your thighs, let that light dance around your thighs, and then come to the base of your spine. The base of your spine, that light reaches your root chakra, your grounding energy. And right now is a time where we are not feeling very grounded. Some of us have lost our jobs. Our family members might have gotten sick. There might have been loss, death, really hard things right now. So understanding that this is a very hard time for many people, and that root chakra energy is really disturbed, which leads to many, many repercussions. And so we're grounding into our root chakra here. And then that light makes its way to our sacral chakra, which we talked about earlier, that we've released a lot of that sexual energy, that vibrancy, that thriving energy. And from there, that light makes its way to our solar plexus, that source of courage and strength. And from that light makes its way to our chest and to our heart chakra, which is our source of love and connection, and sending loving energy to somebody who needs it. Maybe there's someone in your life who's struggling right now, and you know that saying that prayer moves mountains. So I want you to send that person some healing, loving light of energy right now. And from there, that light makes its way to your shoulders, your elbows, your wrist, your fingers. Your light is shooting out from all your fingers. And that light makes its way up to your throat chakra, which is how we communicate. So how are we communicating? What is the quality of our communication right now? We're doing a lot, right? Through Zoom and phone. So maybe we're actually more social than we were before this happened. So that's an interesting thought, right? And that light makes its way to our mouth, to our jaw, to our nose, to our nostrils, to our eyes, to our eye sockets, to our eyebrows, to our eyelashes, and that third eye center, which is our source of communication. No, not with communication, sorry, that source of intuition. So that seeing, I'm like looking at this chart because I've actually never looked at it in conjunction with going through the chakras, but that seeing, that ability to see, and that to feel, to experience that intuitive gut feeling, maybe seeing into the future, seeing what you want to manifest, right? So from this hard experience of being shut in and social distancing, what can grow? What beauty can grow from this experience? So seeing that. And then from there, that light goes right all the way up to the top of our head, which is our crown chakra, and let that light then radiate from that crown chakra, connecting you with the energy of the universe, knowing that, we're in a very, very big solar system, right? And we are just one little speck, one little speck on an island of sand, immense sand, so much sand. We are that speck of sand on a piece of sand. So we're really connected with everything around us, and to remember that there's so much beyond our own comprehension. And that for me gives me a lot of peace. And that is what people call their higher power, God, nature. So whatever that thing is for you that connects you with something greater than yourself, that is the crown chakra source. And coming into your full final resting pose of Shavasana. right side. And make your way up to a comfortable seated position. And we're going to close our practice with one deep Om together. As you inhale, Om. Bring your hands to the Lotus Mudra as your thumbs touch, your pinkies touch, knowing that from the mud can emerge a beautiful lotus flower. And from this experience, you will emerge glorious and you will shine. Namaste. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me this evening or afternoon or morning. I don't know what time you're doing this, but I'm really glad you joined me. And my name is Vera Ventura. You can also follow me on Facebook, Vera Ventura, or Instagram at Voracious Healing. And my website is www.voracioushealing.com. So thank you so much.